Libra, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders and place yourself where you fit in the story. All right, so let's see what air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, most importantly need to know right now for what's next in love. Okay, we got lesson learned. So some of you guys could have recently, or you will be recently learning a lesson about, because we do have mutual feelings in the reverse. So some of you guys could be learning lessons about unrequited love, about not settling for people that you don't really like or connect with, and not settling for people that don't really like or connect with you. Okay? Take it how it flip and switch it. What else? I feel like a lot of you guys have learned a lot of lessons in love. Not just that, but just a lot. Yeah, we got be spontaneous. That came out in reverse. We'll see. I don't really take oracle cards in reverse. The tarot will usually explain it. What else? And we got body language. And then there's joint stability. So let's see. For the air signs. What's lessons learned for air signs and love? For what's next in love? What's lessons learned? Okay, so we got, a lot of y'all could have learned some painful lessons. A lot of y'all been tested in love. I don't know if this was this year or just in love in general. 10 of Wands here, Saturn and Sagittarius. 9 of Cups in reverse. Jupiter and Pisces. A lot of you guys could have dealt with a lot of unsatisfying situations and experiences in love. A lot of heartbreak, betrayal, again, being tested, going against your intuition, ignoring red flags, not being satisfied, carrying a weight of situations on your back. Let's be spontaneous. Yeah, Hermit, Virgo energy. You or somebody can have Virgo in their chart. Some of you guys could have also dealt with a person, or you could be dealing with somebody who just out of nowhere went ghost, or could be withholding communication. Yeah, a lot of y'all dealt with partners who were very aloof, cold. They were overly critical, misjudged you. You constantly, a lot of you guys, your love life was nothing but constant endings, something always ending, changing. Ugh. What's body language? Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you guys have also learned to listen to things that are not being said. A lot of you guys now pay attention to a person's actions, how your body feels around them, the body language that they're showing to you. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries as well. April, Aries, April, Taurus. What's lessons learned for the air signs? Lessons learned. Yeah, the 7 of Wands here. Mars and Leo. Yeah, I don't think you guys are defensive. I just think you guys, I'm not gonna even say you guys have your guard up. I just feel like a lot of you guys, your standards, like you've risen your standards. You're protective of your peace. You're protective of your energy. Yeah. The 7 of Wands could be like standing your ground, being self-protective, setting boundaries. A lot of you guys are better with your boundaries. You also could have realized going against your boundaries, your standards, left you in very burdensome situations. Let's be spontaneous. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Somebody could be trying to play mind games with you guys when it comes to communication. They could be ghosting you, going quiet, silent, just out of nowhere. Or somebody could be trying to pop back up after ghosting you or after not talking to you. It's like, no. What's body language? For some of you guys, when you see somebody again, if you haven't saw somebody in a while, they're going to look sick with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Something about somebody, the way they look, they're not going to look the same. There could be something going on with a person's their health. Somebody here could be sick. King of Pentacles in reverse is usually a sick person. Somebody could have lost or gained a lot of weight. Somebody also could be going through a death, an ending, or a change regarding their health, their body, or some aspect of their life at some point. Ten of Wands with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Low effort, disloyalty, below bare minimum. What's the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, your self-worth being played with, or you not knowing your worth. So it was easy for you guys to kind of overlook things or settle for things, jump into things too soon, self-sabotage things that could have been good. Empress here, Taurus, Libra energy. I feel like a lot of you guys at some point in time, there was just things that you did or condoned because you didn't really know your worth at that time. So it doesn't mean because you made one bad choice, you have to keep on making bad choices. You don't, What's this Empress in reverse? There could have even been a mother wound here, or just something around your self-worth, your self-esteem, your confidence, your sacral chakra, your heart chakra. The sacral is about pleasure, relationships, especially karmic relationships, and the heart is about love, how you give and receive love, compassion, empathy, joy. Well, that's the sacral. Yeah, the judgment. This is the past. A lot of y'all could be reviewing your past, like, damn, I did that. I said that. I accepted that. I tolerated that. Yeah. What's the Judgment? Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's just a lot of y'all are coming out of some type of stagnancy when it comes to your love life. It has something to do with your past. And if you have somebody from your past that's trying to reconnect with you, it's going to be a no. Because this could be people or a person who has like a mother wound. They have issues with their self-worth. And if they have issues with their self-worth, they're not going to respect you or value you. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody coming, as a lot of you guys are overcoming the past too. You're forgiving yourself. Or you could be, or grieve, or this could be something that you're grieving. You could be grieving or a bit disappointed in the things that you've experienced or the things that you allowed. Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Justice here. A lot of y'all are taking accountability as well. Or you'll feel more empowered with the Seven of Wands and the Justice card when you guys become more accountable for your choices, for your past choices and decisions. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Just be honest with yourself so that you don't have to repeat the same lessons and the same bad experiences all over again. Because after a while, you can't just keep saying, oh, the dating pool has piss in it. Oh, men and all men are this or all women are that. At some point in time, you're going to have to realize you're a part of the problem. Whether it's an issue with your discernment, whether you're guarded. Happy Sunday, Auntie Faye. Whether Auntie Fee, whether you don't know your worth, you can't notice when another person doesn't know their worth, or when they don't value you, etc., etc. You can't notice when you're self-sabotaging. Whatever the case is, I feel like accountability. What's next in love for you guys is major accountability. Yeah, oh yeah, some type of awakening. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. Dealing with people that have bad intentions, insincere intentions. The Towers here. There could be someone close to you that's going through a tower. This could be hitting their finances or their health. Yeah. What's the Justice? I also feel like for those of you that feel like you want retribution for your past, set your boundaries. Some of you, yeah, when you set boundaries, you don't wait on people to get karma. Just set boundaries. And that ripple effect, people will get theirs. But don't be like, oh, I want them to get their karma. When are they going to get their karma? When they just focus on the lesson that you needed to learn, take accountability, and everything else will take care of itself. Because that could be holding you guys up. Justice. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, the more y'all take accountability, the more you come from an empowered place rather than a victim mentality. You're not gonna be in this Nine of Swords energy. You're not gonna be so anxious in your head, overwhelmed, stressed out when it comes to future connections. Mars and Gemini here with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the Moon in reverse. That could be self-deception. The Moon in reverse could be self-deception. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the Five of Cups. A lot of y'all are grieving. But not all is lost, air signs. Some of y'all could be just, it doesn't have to just be romantic connections. A lot of you guys just learn a lot about people, whether it's family, friends, betrayal, how you betrayed yourself, how other people betrayed you. Five of Cups here, Mars and Scorpio. Yeah, so if you guys need to grieve, process your feelings so you can make better choices. I feel like there's something that you guys haven't fully grieved or processed yet, really. Five of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. There's still some self-mastery here. Virgo here with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. There could definitely be some self-mastery. Some of y'all are just focused on your money, your work, your hobbies, school. You're really committed to yourself right now. And it's not to say that you have to be committed to yours. People be saying like, oh, I've been single for 2 to 3 years because I've been working on myself. that could be like a barrier, or like like sometimes people use the whole I gotta work on my money or I gotta work on myself as a way to avoid connecting with people, because you can only be and learn things by yourself as you're single, but for so long. We need nobody's created to be alone and to be single. People are not meant to, nobody was built or created to be by themselves. It's just not healthy. So try not to use the whole, oh, I'm trying to get my money up. I'm just working. I'm trying to this, I'm working on that, working on this. That's, some of y'all need to like make space for love. You can do both. Not saying like if you're not ready to date, then don't force it. But if a good opportunity comes about, don't blow it off because your head is so far down into your books or into your work or into money that you end up missing something that could be really good. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're afraid to experience pleasure because of a past experience with a past person or whatever. Eight of Pentacles. I was just talking to an Aquarius yesterday, a friend of mine, and he was saying that he wants to get married. He goes to weddings. He goes to multiple weddings a year, at least one wedding a year. And he was telling me that he was hoping that marriage energy would rub off on him, but he doesn't make time to date. All he does is work. All he does is work. And I was like, you can't be a workaholic and then be like, oh, I want love. It's just like, you got to make time for that. And I feel like a lot of people use the excuse of, I'm working on myself. I got to get my money together. I got to get this. I got to get that. As if relationships are a reward or treat for hard work. And it's just like, that's not the case. Especially in a Black and brown community, I feel like a lot of us are taught that you have to earn love. You got to have everything together. You got to be super accomplished. You got to be super whatever to be loved. And that's not the case. And people think they have all the time in the world to find somebody. And to be honest, the older you get, the harder it is. Because people get set in their ways. People just don't really know how to change. They're caught up in their own patterns. And then it's hard to compromise. So, I'm just saying. Eight of Pentacles. But again, if you just got out of something and you need time, you're not ready, that's fine. But for those of you that have been single, for those of you that have been single for a long time, you haven't been in a relationship for the past 2, 3, 4+ years, that's a problem. And that could be a sign of avoidance. Eight of Pentacles. You may need to look into why have I been single for this long? For some of you guys, maybe it is your finances. It's hard. You should have some money, so you have nice clothes to wear on your dates, or you have you're able to take care of yourself and not be a liability to nobody else. That's a good foundation. That's a good starting place. But you don't have to have $1 million. You don't have to have this in the bank account. You don't have to drive this and all of that just to earn love. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes with the right partner, it can take you further. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is, again, I feel like somebody hides behind, oh, I'm too busy. I gotta work. I got kids. I got this. I don't have enough. I blah 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 blah. Six of Cups in reverse. This is like something. Yeah, somebody. The past has a hold on somebody, whether it's their childhood or previous relationship experience, whatever. Scorpio Sun here. I feel like somebody here may even have really bad insecurity. Somebody here can even be a bit guarded and defensive. What's the Hermit? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, some of y'all need to go have some fun. Two of Swords. Yeah, Moon and Libra. Put yourselves out there. A lot of y'all could need to put yourself out there. A lot of y'all overthink too much when it comes to love. Some of y'all are too self-conscious. You're too worried about how you look to people or how you look to a particular person. Like, a lot of you guys wear your wounds, or you have like your lens and how you see love is through like this Three of Swords: pain, a blockage, heartache, betrayal. Yeah. The Ace of Wands is like, is no fun, is a lack of spontaneity, a lack of interest. Somebody, Two of Swords could be indecision. Somebody may not know what they want, possibly. What's this Ace of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords upright? Hold on. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Leo. Some of y'all can have heavy Virgo here. You guys can have Virgo or Leo placements. Somebody could be born in August. Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini as well. Yeah, some of you guys have a connection, a very authentic connection. Someone that you can be yourself with, and they can be themselves with you, with the Star here and the Two of Cups. Or it's coming in. Or you guys have to make space for it. A lot of people say they want something, but energetically, they're not ready. And your experiences and the people that you invest in and are attracted to are going to tell you where you're at and in terms of dating. Relationships are reflective. Some of you guys, some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that needs time to open up, or this could be y'all. Somebody may have trust issues with the Queen of Cups here, man or woman. Somebody may take their time. Some of you guys also need to realize, for those of you that seek those relationships or those connections where there's instant sparks flying, that's not, that's not going to always be the right person. And most relationships that are fulfilling and that last long, it's usually not the person who has where they felt the instant chemistry right away. Those relationships tend to burn out fast. There's a whole bunch of good sex. It starts out strong and it ends bad. You know what I'm saying? So don't get thrown off if something starts off slow, boring. Focus on if a person is stable. I'm not saying deal with somebody that you're not attracted to, but everything don't have to have sparks flying. Some of y'all, the minute there's no sparks flying instantly, right away, it's like, oh, is this the one? Should I do this? This is boring. This is yada, yada, yada. You can't keep chasing thrills. Like, at a certain time and point in your life, that gets a little too, you get a little too grown for that. Knight of Pentacles, focus on somebody that you can rely and depend on emotionally, and someone that doesn't throw your nervous system out of whack. Again, you have to be attracted to them. Nobody's saying to deal with somebody that you don't find attractive, but don't let that be the only thing. And if you meet someone or you're dealing with someone where, the chemistry, the connection is there, but again, there may not be sparks. It may seem boring. Somebody's not spontaneous enough. That's self-sabotage with the Five of Swords. A lot of y'all self-sabotage. A lot of y'all are chasing like a feeling, and it's really a trauma response. A lot of you guys are not even used to like things being calm from what I'm getting. Or this could be someone you're dealing with. Anyways. Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling y'all it's a trauma response. I know what the fuck I'm saying. Three of Swords here. Saturn and Libra, trauma, pain, a blockage. Some of y'all can't even see when there's Two of Swords. It's like somebody blind. Some of you guys have a hard time making decisions when it comes to relationships and people. A lot of y'all may not even really be able to tell who and what's good for you, who and what's not. Some of you guys could be judging things off of a past lens or just off of things that's trauma based. Y'all, really? Three of Swords, Saturn and Libra. That's lessons and pain and burdens and love. Some of you guys are carrying this. You may have trust issues. Some of y'all don't know how to be a little bit more spontaneous and lighten up. Some of y'all are just too serious, or, I don't know. But hey. Three of Swords. And this betrayal may not just be coming from just romantic relationships. It could have come from family connections, friends. Some of you guys may struggle with complex PTSD, which is trauma from personal connections. Let me put that in the chat. Look up complex PTSD and how it affects newer relationships. Yeah. Five of Swords. Some of you guys could have dealt with partners and people around you, friends, family, who've undermined you. That could have taken a hit to your self-esteem, your self-worth, and that shows up in how you connect with people. Five of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Venus. Some of y'all self-sabotage. Venus and Cancer. Some of y'all self-sabotage. Or somebody around you self-sabotages. I also feel like somebody has learned the lesson when it comes to dealing with other people, gossip, and shit like that. Because like I got for your last reading, somebody could have misjudged you guys based on what somebody else or what other people said about y'all. And I feel like somebody's learning a harsh lesson with that. Connecting with the right soul tribe is definitely helping me to accomplish my goals. I'm so grateful. Good for you, Auntie Fee. Connections have been very important to me, but just not the romantic ones, right? That's good. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a blessed Sunday. Thank you, Kat. I hope you are too. What's the Two of Cups? Yeah, Three of Wands. Some of you guys have a connection coming in. The Lovers. A good one. Someone that you can grow and expand and learn with. Maybe even travel with. Aries Sun here with the Three of Wands. Some of y'all also be waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, okay, I know something bad gonna happen. I know usually by the time, by the second or third month, this usually happens or that usually happens. Like, don't do that. Just admit that you chose shitty people in the past. And if you keep choosing shitty people, then then it's not really people, it's you. Or it's both. Three of Wands. Yeah, oh my God. Air signs. Y'all got a destined partnership coming in. Don't fuck it up. An equal give and take. Yeah, something that could be really solid. Don't let your overly critical nature, or you being overly critical of yourself, how things start off, how you know what I'm saying. Don't let other people's bad advice, or don't let bitter people, Three of Pentacles in reverse, push it in your ear about relationships, period, or about who you're dealing with or talking to. Be careful, because there's people, this could even be family. There could be somebody that watches your connections and tries to self-sabotage. This could even be like a so-called friend, a family member. I feel like there's people around. I gotta put that back. Some of you guys have people around you that don't really want to see you guys connect or be happy with nobody. They may say they do because that's the right thing to say. Because who's going to come out and say, oh no, air signs or cross watcher, of course I don't want you to have love. Of course I don't want you to have a happily ever after. I want you to be single and bitter and alone forever like me. I want you to run the streets and just be a hoe or be a player or, whatever, like me. Or I want you to be a single this or a single that. Like you know what I'm saying? People not going to outright say that. So you got to be careful who you're taking advice from. If you know a relationship or connection is what you want, whether it's new friends, a new lover, 333 on the clock, Don't talk to people who are anti-social or who are anti-relationship. Oh, I don't got patience for that. Well, I don't know how you deal with it. Well, I don't know. You know, I like to be alone, and you know, your generation, or you're this, or you know, or the, you know, men are to this or women are to that. Those are not people that you should be talking to. Be careful, you know, like don't talk to negative people who are anti what you're looking for. Like Ten of Cups. It's really important to surround yourself with people who have a positive outlook on love, if love is what you want. Not anybody that's going to lie to you, obviously, but people that have an unbiased opinion and who are not bitter from their own past experiences. A lot of people only talk from a place of their experience. They don't know how to have an objective, unbiased point of view. Very rarely do people know how to do that. So, Ten of Cups. And don't assume that every person that you talk to or deal with is your happily ever after. Don't be so quick to start fantasizing about the future just because you go on one date with somebody, or because you know y'all texting every day or talking, or because the sex is good, or just don't do that either. Just really try to just even kill. Not too much or anything, not too little, just kind of really flow. Okay, Ten of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Strength card. Yeah, Leo energy. There's people that you guys are close to that really want to keep you like with them. They don't really, this could even be your own family. And this could be something that's going to be coming out. If it's not family, it's people that were just close to you, that you could have grown up with since school, childhood, whatever. Seven of Swords in reverse, Moon in Aquarius. Leo here with the Strength card. Somebody also could want to turn over a new leaf with you guys. This could even be the person that you have children by, for some of you, not all of you. Or you can have family members who want to turn over a new leaf. But there could be someone around you that wants to kind of stop avoiding their feelings. I feel like somebody does see growth, expansion with you guys, and they may want to show that. This may catch you guys off guard because this person could have really hurt you. You may not trust them. For some of y'all, and if it's a new person, there could still be some things from your past, or maybe it's something about this person. We'll see. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. Somebody could be October Libra, October Scorpio. What's the King of Cups? We got the Queen and King here though. So Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Who's this King of Cups? Yeah, this could be a father figure, an older person, or you could be the older person. What's the King of Cups? Who is that? Okay, Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Be mindful of people that are really passionate. The chemistry is good. There's super fireworks, but then there's no stability. The King of Pentacles in reverse, no stability. Four of Wands in reverse, no solid foundation. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of the sparks and fireworks flying, but then it's like you get hurt again because this person is just here for a good time. Yeah, just be mindful. Four of Wands, Venus and Aries. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Somebody could be born in November. What's this Four of Wands in reverse? The Knight of Wands upright. Four of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands upright. Yeah, the hype. This person. Take your time dealing with people. Somebody or a particular person. They can have Earth and water in their chart. Maybe Aries or Libra as well. High Priestess in reverse. Cancer, Pisces. This person could have a lot of secrets. This person may also want to have sex really soon. So just be careful. They may want to just jump into bed. They may even be all on you too fast. Just be mindful of that. Yeah, take your time. The Temperance. Take your time. You don't have to be up in your head and overthinking everything, but just take your time. Just moderate. Find a balance. And you could be dealing with somebody that wants to rush things fast, because this person with the King of Pentacles in reverse, they could be codependent. They may not be the most stable. They could even be sick or whatever this is. So they could be trying to rush you into something. Just what's the High Priestess in reverse? Yeah, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody's not really, somebody could be a bit disconnected emotionally. Saturn and Pisces here. Yeah, just be mindful of that. This person also may be a breadcrumber. Yes, yeah, they can hold back emotionally. I feel like somebody may not be telling you everything. This person could also be getting bad advice from somebody around them, like another man, a father figure, a friend of theirs, whatever this is. I also feel like somebody hasn't really learned from their past mistakes or lessons. So if this is a past person, I feel like they're still coming back a bit unstable. This person could be like promising you something, but it's just to hold on to you or to hold you back or just to be connected to you in some kind of way. Yeah, Eight of Cups. That's walking away or abandoning something, leaving something behind. It's like somebody comes in and then they leave again. So just be mindful of dealing with people like this, or a particular person. Some of you guys want pleasure. You also want joy and stability. You don't want just the just the fun. And the Nine of Wands, they're gonna show you a good time. And the King of Cups is a bit romantic, but they don't really express their feelings. This person could be emotionally withholding. It's because something about them is unstable, whether it's their money, their emotions, their mental, psychological, just them as a person. They could be a bit restless. They may get bored fast. They can even have secrets. Somebody may not even be able to control. Some of you guys may go on a date with somebody, or you could be getting to know somebody, and you may realize they can't control their sexual urges. So be mindful of that. Death card. What's the Death card? Yeah, and this may be a negative pattern on repeat here with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Sagittarius energy, opposing forces, going through the same thing over and over. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So be mindful of that. Yeah, and be mindful of getting stuck with somebody that you can't get rid of. The Devil here, Capricorn energy, and the Fool, Aquarius. Be mindful of that. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something needs to change. And there could be somebody around you. It could be this person or somebody from your past who's going through some type of bad changes because they're not changing. They're going through a whole bunch of endings, unwanted change. Or that could be y'all. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Damn. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Yeah, conflict. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Saturn and Leo. Conflict, drama. Five of Wands. Yeah, again, this back end. Yeah, be mindful of somebody that's just, they're not trying to let you guys go, but they're not changing for you either. Or they're not changing for themselves. They just want to come in, have a good time, some sexual intimacy, and then they leave back out again. Be mindful of somebody trying to sell you a dream, like, yeah, let's get married, let's do this for the kids, or I really see a future with you, I want to connect with you, but they got all this stuff going on. They want to move super fast. Just pace yourself, whether it's a new person or old person or current. Just pace yourself. Yeah, Hangman in reverse, Pisces here, negative pattern on repeat. The Two of Pentacles, back and forth. Somebody here could even be living a double life as well. Jupiter and Capricorn. Y'all could be seeing 222. Sagittarius got 333. Aquarius got 333. And the fire signs got 333. Earth signs and fire signs got 222. So you and them can have those placements. The Hangman in reverse, somebody's not willing to make a sacrifice. Somebody also could want to have their cake and to eat it too. Or this could be y'all, I don't know. Some of you guys may feel like there's more cons than pros than with dealing with this person. And some of y'all, something is permanently over. It's done. Whether somebody wants to fight for something or not, somebody has a hard time letting y'all go. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the magician. Somebody's manipulative. Yeah, unrequited love. This is just somebody that's coming back to waste your time, or somebody that could be newly dealing with you that's wasting your time. Just use your discernment. Somebody may not have the best intentions. Knight of Cups in reverse. They may just be infatuated, and you're going to see this with the sun here. Or the signs are going to be very clear about a person's real intentions. It's going to be really clear. Virgo, Gemini here with the magician. Somebody could be really manipulative. They're charming. Magician in reverse. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like something is pretty clear. What's the Ace of Swords? Some of you guys with the lovers here, Gemini energy, you may have a choice. What's the Ace of Swords? Yeah, the Empress and Emperor in reverse. Is this person married or already dealing with somebody? Aries here. Somebody trying to abuse their power. Or you're going to, again, this don't have to be an old person. It could be someone new. And it's something that you're going to see about a person's body language or how they look or how they smell, or something's going to throw y'all off. Whether you know this person already or not. Emperor in reverse. Yeah, the Two of Wands and the Child, the Tower. Choose wisely. Aries, Scorpio here. Mars and Aries here. Heavy Aries in this reading. Choose wisely. Because if you guys are operating still from this Empress in reverse subconsciously and you don't realize it, you're going to end up with an Emperor in reverse. Somebody that's going to be a direct reflection of who you are and what you really think of yourself and love at the core. Not for what you consciously say you want. Oh, I want a good man. I want a good woman. But you just keep running. You keep having these towers with these people. So, you know, just make sure that Empress in reverse is not you or not you anymore. Or if you're a man, make sure this Emperor in reverse isn't you. Yeah, what's this? That Two of Wands. That's something of planning the future. Some of you guys know that. Some of you guys know this person. Yeah, y'all, I don't know, it's a tower. They could be going through a tower with somebody, or you already went through this tower with this person. Or if y'all gotta be just pick and choose wisely, please. Especially somebody coming out of nowhere, all of a sudden they wanna, you know what I'm saying? It's something fishy about that. Are they dying or something? Like, what's going on with them? Like, why all of, you know, like, some of y'all may have a child with this person. Or they may have a child with somebody, you know. But something is a little fishy. I definitely feel like somebody's manipulative. There could be a revelation. Somebody may say, oh, I just, you know, hey, Oren, oh, I just had an epiphany and, you know, I'm thinking about our future and I don't, you know, just be mindful. I feel like somebody's just manipulative. New or old. Just use your discernment. Somebody here is not stable and not even just financially. Something could be going on with their health. And just like they're not somebody that you can depend on. They're restless, they're in and out, hot and cold, can't control their sexual urges. It's like they're gonna come in, get what they want, and then leave back out again, or something is very emotionally detached or removed from this person. They may even have secrets. There's some type of change here. For what's this Two of Wands real quick, because it's like, why is that Two of Wands in the Tower? Yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Hell no. What's this Tower and the Two of Wands? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. I feel like some of y'all gonna see right through this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. Yeah, y'all gonna be yeah, some of you guys know that somebody's a liar, or they're not really being forthcoming with something. You know this person hasn't really learned anything. They just, yeah, Ten of Swords. Somebody here could just be really codependent, man or woman. This person could be, don't save this person from their karma either. I don't know, somebody could be trying to run away from their karma by trying to be up in your energy or whatever. Just be mindful. Chakra messages. Yeah, low self-esteem. Empress in reverse. That could have been you at some point, y'all. What else? Don't know what to believe, wearing a mask. Yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all may have a hard time deciphering what's what, who's who. Yeah. What's low self-esteem? Yeah, fearful and scared. Somebody here could have been scared of commitment or had a fear of commitment because they were guarded because of past hurt. Yeah, and fearful of the unknown. Somebody has a worried mind and they're unstable and insecure. Maybe they're not a bad person. Whoever this is, that King of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups upright, Emperor in reverse. Maybe they're not terrible, but it's something about this person that's just unstable and insecure. You know, they may not be the most, somebody may not be ready for a commitment. They may not be able to give you something. Don't know what to believe. Or this is y'all lying and deceptive behavior. Make sure you're not lying to yourselves. Yeah, inability to give or receive freely. What's wearing a mask? And unable to self-reflect. Yeah, trouble obtaining financial security. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe somebody's just not financially stable. It could be you guys. Maybe you really need to get on that. Somebody could also be moving or having to leave a place. Yeah, somebody here could be, yeah, but the love is a verb. Actions speak louder than words. Maybe somebody can't really show you what, you know, how they feel or provide because they could be going through a fresh start. And this person could be afraid of failure. But with honest conversations in the reverse, somebody's not telling you that. That's the problem. So, I mean, but that's not for you to be like, okay, well, we can, you know, don't make excuses for nobody. You know, you can be understanding of a person's situation, but you don't got to give your body, your time, your money, your energy. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's not going to give you what you want, like it has to be a mutual thing. A lot of you guys have learned a lot. So just don't be bitter. You don't got to be cold or, you know what I'm saying? But just be aware. You know, follow your heart, but take your head with you. You don't have to choose one over the other. So, some of y'all could be dealing, you know, damn, I can't get away from Capricorn men to save my fucking life. Oh my God. And it's the January Capricorns too, y'all. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm a Gemini. I don't even know why anyways, like, my bad, air signs. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to y'all later. What the hell?